Hello, I'm Courtney. What's up? And today I'm going to be discussing / reviewing The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson Musical. So if you have no idea what The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson Musical is, it's basically the best thing ever to happen. Back in January, it was announced that The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson Musical, would be on Off-Broadway in New York, and it was on for about months from, I think it was like April to May, and it did really good, and they released their album this past Friday. When I found out that this was going to be a thing, that Percy Jackson was being turned into a musical, I about lost it because I love musicals, especially in this past year because of Hamilton, Dear Evan Hansen. Like, I love me some musicals. But this musical, it has a very special place in my heart because it's literally my favorite book series of all time in a musical. And it's wonderful. I listened to the whole entire album in one day. I listened to it yesterday. Basically, whenever I had free time or had like stuff to do, whatever, I was listening to the album and it was glorious. So if you haven't listened to the album yet, please go do so because it's so wonderful. It's so good. It gave me all the feels. I was feeling all the nostalgia and it was great. I really wish I could have seen it in person because I think that would have been awesome, and I know people who have seen it and loved it. So it would have been nice if we could have seen it on Broadway, but I'm just very glad that they made an album. So if you haven't listened to it yet, and I guess if you don't want to be spoiled, you can leave. I'm not going to go into spoilers. I don't know if I should say bye, not spoiling people. I don't know. Just do whatever. So I've only listened to the album once, which was the first time I listened to it yesterday. And so this is just my initial reaction. I haven't done any re-listens or anything. I've only listened to all the songs once. My first immediate favorite song was My Grand Plan, which is Annabeth's like solo song, her Time to Shine. And it was, listening to it, I just, oh my gosh, I was feeling all the feels because it's so much like Annabeth and I loved it. The part where she goes about how she wants to make something permanent and she's talking about her grand plan, and it's just, it's so much like Annabeth, and I loved it so much. And then my other immediate favorite song was Good Kid, which was actually the song they released back in January when the musical was announced. So I actually already knew the song, but it had just been such a long time since I heard it. So when it played, I was just like dancing around. It's just such a good song. The song Good Kid is just so much like Percy, and listening to it, I was just like, oh my gosh, just feeling all the nostalgia. I was feeling all the feels because it's such a Percy song, and I love Chris McCarroll. Even though I didn't see the musical in real life and didn't get to see Chris McCarroll play Percy Jackson, he sounds so much like him. Like, I really wish I could have seen him because that would have been awesome. But I can hear him. I can hear Percy, and it's awesome. And I think what I love most about this musical is just how real it felt. Like, I felt like I was back in the PJO universe. Because, you know, I just reread the whole Percy Jackson series a few weeks ago. So I understood everything and all the references were accurate and I was living. Like when I listened to the very first song, the prologue / The Day I Got Expelled, and when Mrs. Dodds showed up, I about lost it because I was like, oh my gosh, like they're even bringing her into this, and how they did that situation was amazing. And they even brought in the stuff how they were like, oh, there never was a Mrs. Dodds, and I was like, oh my gosh, everything's just so accurate. I love it. And I'm gonna be honest here, they did change some stuff, but the stuff they changed, I actually liked, surprisingly. You know, in the book, Percy finds out that he is the son of Poseidon after the Capture the Flag game, which they do talk about that. They sing about Capture the Flag. They do that in the musical, but he doesn't find out then. And I was like, whoa, what they doing? And he actually finds out at the very end of the musical. And I loved how they did it, how there was the seashell Sally gave him, because that's what it said in the album at least. I didn't see the musical, but the song said it. Anyway, Percy has this seashell, and at the very end, he realizes that he's the son of Poseidon. And when they're at Hades, he like blows into it, like conch horn, you know? And that's the portal. Instead of pearls, it's a shell. And It was so cool! And I adored the song Son of Poseidon. I thought that was great. I definitely need to re-listen to that. I gotta re-listen to this whole entire album. I'm already planning it. I'm gonna re-listen to this whole entire thing 5 times in a row. And they even changed the stuff about Las Vegas. Like, they even included Aries. I honestly thought they were gonna do that, but then all of a sudden Aries started singing and I was like, what? And they went to Las Vegas, and they go to the Lotus Hotel, right? But they don't stay in there, they just keep driving, and that song was so much fun. I was just so happy, and that was really well done. And I liked that change. I honestly feel like I just liked everything from this musical. The songs were just so great and upbeat, and I just wanted to dance around, and everyone just felt like how I pictured everyone, and it was just really good. This musical is so good! I'm just so thankful and blessed that this is a thing, that I live in a world where I can listen to a Percy Jackson Musical album and also talk about this with other people. I really hope that this actually goes to Broadway, because I still want to see it. Like, I know I love the album, but I want to see it with my own eyes. That's the dream. Okay, I want to see it. So hopefully, maybe it'll go to Broadway. A girl can dream. But seriously though, I am in love with this album. Like, it's just so good. It's so good. And I'm so happy. I'm really happy. I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just like, I'm happy. I'm so happy with it. So I think that's all I have to say. I'm sorry, this wasn't really a review. This was just me fangirling over it because I just had to do this. I had to talk about it and fangirl because I'm so obsessed with it. Please share your favorite songs in the comments down below. I would love to talk about this musical. If you also, please let me know your thoughts and feels and your favorite songs in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'm Courtney, and I'll see you all next time with a new video soon. So I will see you then, so bye!